Hey everyone, I'm out testing yet another brand new build. This is the X-Night 4-inch by BETAFPV. I actually assembled this myself, but the parts come from BETAFPV and it's pretty much the same as the bind and fly drone. Everything is the same except for the camera. So if you're wondering how this bind and fly drone performs, then hopefully this will give you a good idea. I'm certainly looking forward to testing it as well. I'll tell you a little bit more about this build at the end, but first, let's rip around these trees. All right, that was a lot of fun. As you can see, this thing is flying really nicely. It's fast, but it still has the power to pull out at the last second and that sort of thing because it's got so much prop area for the weight. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this thing. I am running JESC 48 kilohertz on the motors. That makes it smoother and more efficient. And I'm running a Betaflight 411 tune. If you want that, it's down in the video description. Hey everyone, we're back at the house now, and there's just a few more things I want to tell you about this build. First of all, the flight footage that you just saw, that was recorded like a month ago before this whole lockdown. And I haven't had a whole lot of chances to fly it since then, but I look forward to getting back out there because this build is actually pretty sweet. It's got these 1505 3600 kV motors on here, which are super smooth, super powerful. These are manufactured by RC & Power, and the prop is the HQ 4x2. This prop is really light for this size motor, and that means it responds really quickly. In fact, I think this thing might accelerate faster than any of my 5-inch drones. I'm not saying the top speed is faster, but the way this thing accelerates is pretty nuts. Like I said at the beginning, they do sell a bind and fly drone with all these same specs. This one I assembled myself, so there might be some small differences. The biggest difference is this camera. This is a Runcam Micro Sparrow 2. I just had this off of another build. I believe the bind and fly drone comes with a Caddx Ratel camera. I kind of wish I had another one of those to stick in here too, because I think the Ratel is a much nicer camera, and this Micro Sparrow has an especially short lens, and that's why you can see these corners in the frame. I don't know if you noticed that, but I don't think you would have that with another camera with a longer lens. This is the 5-inch version of that X-Night frame. I built mine with 2204 motors, and I already released a video about this one. You can see that on my channel if you haven't already.
But between this and the lighter 4-inch, I can definitely say I prefer this 4-inch. It accelerates super fast, it requires less current, it's just more agile. This one is a lot more fun to fly. But there is one problem that I've run into with this frame, just like with the 5-inch, and that is that these screws that hold the arms tend to come loose. The screws that come with the frame have really small, really shallow opening for your tool, and it's just hard to get them tight enough. I suggest replacing all 8 of them. There's 4 more under the strap here. I'm using M2x7. These are actually just prop screws, but they have a deep enough head that I can really get these tight. And I'm using a little bit of blue thread locker as well. And since I did that, I haven't had any more problems. Mine is weighing in at 122 grams. That includes this battery strap. And I've been flying it on 4S with this 850 mAh Tattoo R-Line battery. For hard ripping like you just saw, I get a little bit over 3 minutes. If I cruise more gently, maybe 5.5 minutes. So there you go, that's the X-Night 4-inch by BetaFPV. Like I said, I filmed most of this several weeks ago, but I've had a big backlog of video projects and I'm finally getting caught up on that, which is cool. So I hope this has been helpful and interesting to you. Here in Washington State, we've already been in lockdown for several weeks already because of the pandemic, and there's several weeks ahead of us still. And so these are crazy times. I hope all of you are staying safe and healthy and doing what you can to protect the people around you as well. And I hope that you find good opportunities to make the most of this situation as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.